Good morning, guys. So today we're just gonna do a quick, maybe 20-minute workout. You can do this on a light day. It's all body weight. If you're like me and you love HIIT workouts and you lift weights and do a lot of cardio, this is a great way to stretch and lengthen your body without any impact, and you're really gonna feel it. So it's more of like a toning sculpt workout, total body. Jenny's decided to join us. So let's get started. I just have a little bit of light music in the background, but again, don't feel like you have to go to the beat. You may not be able to hear it even. Inhaling up, exhaling, softening those knees. Again, inhale up, big reach. Really think about lengthening, using this time for yourself, feeling good through your body. Opening up the chest as you rise through those arms. And let's do one more. Nice big deep breath. Good. And let's just roll those shoulders back. So I am in my kitchen. So this proves that you can do this workout anywhere. You're not going to need any equipment. Just big breaths. And let's just do some arm circles. If you don't have a lot of room, bend that elbow a little bit. I was a little nervous about hitting the wall behind me, but I think I'm good. It's always hard to get in a good shot here. So I had to do a little playing around with my camera and my tripod. Good, a couple more, and now shoulder rolls. Let's add in some squats. So one shoulder roll, one squat. Good, nice and big through those shoulders, really open up the chest. Sit into those heels, good. So we'll do some standing and some on the ground. So if you need a mat or a towel, you can grab it, grab some water. If you like, take little sips in between. Good, nice big deep breath. Good, last one. And now just hold your squats. We're gonna go down and up here, down and up. So I'm not really doing 30 seconds of this, 30 seconds of that, the way I normally do my HIIT workouts. This is just gonna flow through, you're gonna feel it. So when you come up, squeeze through those glutes. So it's so important to do some body weight exercises if you're just starting out. Don't feel like you need to do a big workout with heavy weights. You can get a great workout with just your own body weight as resistance and things around your house. So, no worries there. Good. Couple more. Last one. We're gonna come into a little wider squat now, toes out to the side. Good. And we're just gonna come down and up. This is more of like a plie. You can play around with the movement and the placement of your feet. Good. And I'm gonna just have my hands on my hips. You can have your arms out in front of you. Good. Abs in nice and tight. So this is a little different than a traditional squat. This is a little bit more inner thigh. You want to feel like you're zipping up through that core. Good. Hold it down and pulse here. So you're pressing into the heels. You want to make sure those knees go out in line with the toes. You don't want those knees to buckle in. Good. Feeling that burn a little bit in the quads and the inner thighs. Go down a little deeper if you want, maybe a little wider. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it down now and just lift right heel and left heel. Just a little bit here. Alternating, you're gonna fire up that inner thigh a little bit more. Back is nice and tall, make sure you're breathing. Breathe. Opening up those hips feels good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Bring those hands behind your head. We're gonna reach it down. Reach, other side. Reach, working the core now. Now, if your legs are still burning, that's good. That's what we want. But you can come up a little bit more if you need to through those legs. Otherwise, bring it down. Good. Breathe. 2 more. Hold those hands behind your head and pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5. Really feeling that burn now. And hold it down there and reach. Nice and slow. A little quicker now. This is how we worked out back in the day before. We used a lot of weights. We used a lot of body weight for these workouts. I started with in the 70s and 80s, but they're great. They still work. 4 more. 3, 2, and come up. Good, big reach up, and let's just stretch everything out. So just fold over those legs, bend the knees, roll it up, big shoulder roll. Good, 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 good. And we're just gonna relax those feet, toes come in a little bit, and we're gonna work that chest. So we're gonna come in and out, in and out. Just getting a little bit of shoulder mobility here, as well as squeezing through the chest. And you're gonna add a little pelvic tilt. So you're doing a little standing crunch. If you don't like to do crunches on the ground, this is great. Tucking that pelvis under, squeezing right here, squeeze. You're gonna feel that heart rate go up a little bit here. Give the glutes a little squeeze too. Soft bend in the knee. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hold it here, and we're just gonna punch it out. Now again, you can go a little bit deeper in those legs. Go down and up, or you can just stay right here. Punching it out. Now, if I wasn't punching, this is what we're doing here. Rotating through that core, but it's fun to add that punch. Out, 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 out. And you can add that little dip down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Good job. We're going to pivot to the side for a static lunge. So we're going to separate those feet, come up on the back toe. Front knee is going to be over the heel. And if you have a wall you need for balance, just hold on a wall or a dresser, anything really, a desk. And we're just going to go down and up here. Doesn't have to be too deep. Now, if you're feeling a lot of pressure here, you can take a little bit of a hinge forward. Sometimes when we do that, we feel a little bit more in the glutes. But if you have trouble standing here, a couple of other things you can do is take a wider stance. Not too wide, you want to be able to bend that knee. Good, and hold it down and pulse. Chest is open, you're breathing. Really finding that balance here. So if you're looking around a lot, you may feel off balance. But again, if you have that wall handy, just touch that wall. If you want to go a little deeper, go a little deeper. 8. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it here. Good, we're going to bring those arms up. I'm going to turn a little bit, and we're going to bring that knee in and just tap that toe. I'm just going to turn to you. You're driving that knee in, but you can stay in your same position. You want to think about lengthening the body, pulling, and then just tapping that toe. So tapping that toe behind you, feeling that heart rate come up. Again, this is another great standing core exercise. So we're working lower body with our leg holding here. You're going to feel that glute, but we're also working the core here. 4, and you can straighten your arms. Whatever works best. Just drive that knee in. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Shake it out. Good job. All right, we're just gonna stretch it out a little bit here, bending the knees side to side. And you can bring that shoulder down, and then we're gonna go to the other side. Good. And bring it to this side. So you wanna think about that railroad track, so your feet are not on a tightrope, one behind the other. They're a little bit offset. And again, if you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. Down and up. It's amazing, even with just body weight, you really feel these. Normally I hold some dumbbells at your sides, which you totally can. You can hold one in the front, but there's a lot going on here. So these should never be left out of a workout. As long as you have something to support yourself on if you need it. These are great, very foundational, but you're working not only your core here and your legs, you're working the inner outer thigh, you're working your mind. You have to balance here. This is great for balance. So even though I have my back leg down, I'm really feeling it in my ankle mobility here, pushing into that front heel and pulse it down. So you think of mainly lunges as a leg exercise, but the core is really firing here. And again, if you need to take that little hinge, just a little one, a baby hinge, 3 more. 2 more, take that wall if you need it. Hold it there. Straighten the leg. Bring the arms up. I'm gonna turn on an angle and we're gonna bring it in. Again, you're working balance here, but you're also working your leg, your core. Definitely obliques here. Feeling it right here, lower abs. You can bend the elbows, but I want you to reach up. I want you to think about lengthening. Definitely shorts weather here in New Jersey this weekend. I had to whip out the shorts very quickly. It was 97 here yesterday, I think. So it's important when you're doing this one, you don't want to lean back. You really want to keep the emphasis on this leg. Even if you need my handy dandy chair, do this with one hand down, no problem. Any movement is good movement. 2 and 1. Good, shake it out. Nice job. So we're gonna take this side to side again. So whether you're just starting out or you are a diehard HIIT workout, metabolic conditioning workout person, this is a great workout. It's portable and just can kind of get you moving. Let's take those hands behind and open the chest. So lace the fingertips and just open the chest here. This is a great stretch to do every day, especially since we do so much at our computers, driving, really daily life. Everything is forward. We're picking up kids, we're picking up groceries. So this is a good one to do. I say every day. It's my favorite stretch. Shoulders down. You don't even have to lift the arms that high. Good, and shake it out. You can do that when you're at your desk, whenever. So we're gonna bring it down to the floor. I'm just gonna check on time. Good, we're at 11 minutes, perfect. All right, so we've done some squats, we've done some lunges. So let's come down. Now if you need a towel, I'm gonna grab a towel here. I should have had one out. But it's always good if you need a little something under your knee. It's good to have a towel ready to fold up. So we are gonna come in to all fours. And we're just gonna point your toes and we're gonna come into cat and cow. So you're gonna round up like a cat, arch the back and lift the tailbone. So just do a few of these. This is again another good one to do in the morning. I'm gonna be interspersing some things into this workout that you can just utilize whenever you need it. They feel good on the body. Hi, Jenny. And we're gonna come back and then we're just gonna circle those hips. So it's another good one. Circle those hips around and then go the other way. Hi, Jenny. I moved Jenny's food bowl. She's like, what? All right, good job. Hi, Jenny. Did you keep me company today? All right, so we're gonna just come back into child's pose. Again, another good one. Child's pose and then a little modified upward facing dog. So you can keep those toes down. Child's pose, this is another one, good one to do in the morning. Just go back and forth. You don't have to go as quick as I'm going, but you might want to hold this, keep your abs in tight, come back. Good. All right, come onto your elbows. You can also do this on your hands, but I like elbows for this one. And we're just gonna do a couple of classics, all right, that are good. Good for the glutes, good for the core. Jenny's right in the thick of it. Okay, so we're gonna be on our elbows, both knees down, point your toes, abs in tight. And then lift your left leg up and lift and lower. So you're coming up maybe to hip height, maybe to, I'm really getting kisses here, maybe to a little higher like I am. Just depends on your range of motion. Just tapping that toe and lifting. Again, if you like, oh, Jenny, if you like, you can do this right here. Jenny's on guard today. Good, my leg is nice and long. I'm gonna move a little bit forward. Keep going with this. Good, and again, you can do more of these. I'm just giving you a little sampling here. And now we're gonna hold it up, pulse. Pulse, you can also do this with a bent knee. It's gonna be always a little easier. You flex your foot. So when we shorten the lever, it's gonna be a little easier. Good. Woo. Sorry you can't see my foot, but it's pointed. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna cross it over now. Cross and kick it. cross. It's just a variation. If you don't like it, just go back to that lift and lower. Again, we're not holding anything too long here. Just enough to really feel it in those glutes. Your abs are fired up here. Breathing. Good. Whew. Let that neck relax. And now we're gonna come up, hold that leg up, come up onto your hands. Lift that bottom toe up, and we're gonna do a tricep push-up here. So keeping that leg lifted. Notice on the tricep push-up, my elbows come in. And then this is where if you need a little something extra padding, I'm good with my mat, but if you want a little extra padding under that supporting knee, do it. I'm still feeling that glute fired up. Actually, both. Working the triceps here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit back into child's pose. Stretch it out. Great stretch for the back. Just kind of resets everything. Woo. We're gonna go to the other side. All right. So you can do a couple of cat and cows here. We're gonna put our elbows down. And we're gonna lift that leg, lift and lower, lift and lower. I'm gonna try to move myself. See if you can see a little better here. Good, up, there we go. So just relaxing, kind of unplug from your day. Get that full range of motion. Again, you can go a little higher as long as you're not arching through the back. You might just, as long as you're going up to just about hip height here. And again, you can do this on your hands, it's fine. I just like this position. I feel it works my core a little bit more, and I feel like I can get a little more length, a little bit more range of motion. Now let's hold it up and pulse. Woo. Feel the burn, right? Good. I apologize for being a little out here, not in the shot. Let's try this. Keep your hips square. Don't rotate like this. Just keep your hips like headlights facing the mat. Good. 3, 2, and we're going to take it up and over. So cross over and lift. You can also be down on one elbow and one arm up. That's fine too. Do what works for you. Keep your core engaged. Woo. Feeling it. 2 more. And 1. Hold it up there. Come to your hands. Lift that bottom toe up. And we're going to go to that tricep push-up again. Just another variation of a push-up. Woo! Keep that leg up there. Let's do 4 more. Woo! Elbows in. Couple more. Working that chest too. Last one. Woo! Sit back into child's pose. Nice job stretching out. You can bring your arms to one side. Just another variation. And to the other side. Good, have a seat for me. Let's work the core a little bit. Like I said, this is total body, but in a quick amount of time. All right, so we're just gonna sit here. All right. All right, and we're just gonna lean back, holding it here, holding it here. Again, you can have a towel here in your hands. We're gonna go side to side to a Russian twist. Now, amping it up a notch, you're gonna take those feet up. I like to have something in my hand because I go up and over my knees. Now, if you wanna make it harder, you're gonna slam it, pick it up, slam it, pick it up, slam it, pick it up. Looks silly, but it works because you have a little more time under tension on this side. Tricky way. Now, make sure you're not rounding through the shoulders. So that's why your feet can be down and you can do this. 4, 3, if you don't have a towel, don't worry about it. Just slam something. Slam the air. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're gonna keep it here again. If you need a little break, come up, go back down. Right here, palms down, lift and pulse. It's like a Pilates move. This is like what we do in the 100 all the way down our back. We're just kind of switching it up here. Pressing down from the shoulders. Now, if you want to do this with the feet down, the heels down, you're right here. Just make sure you're not rounded. Woo. Every time you push, you're pushing from your shoulders, but you're really feeling the core here. Brace your core. Keep breathing. Navel into your spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, come to your elbows. These are great ways if you say, oh, I don't like crunches. You know, if you don't like the way they feel on your neck, these are great. And we did a lot of standing core, so you don't ever need to do a crunch, okay? So we're gonna be right here in tabletop, shoulders lifted. We're gonna press the right heel down, and then the left heel down. That's it. That's it. You can also do this on your back, but we're just doing a few different variations today. I think it's a little harder to do this up on your elbows. Shoulders down, a little bit more muscles firing here. Now, if it bothers you to drop the heel down, then don't go down as far. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you just come down here. Either way, I'm shaking right now. These are pretty hard. So you don't always have to do burpees and mountain climbers. I'm giving you some options here. It's good to just do things that are different. I'm really feeling not only my lower abs, but my lower back, which is part of the core. So it's important to work that muscle too. Last one. Good. And bring it in. Woo. Nice job. Sit up tall. Take a little stretch for your back. Bend the knees. Reach for your toes or underneath. And just feel that nice stretch through the low back. I like to do this one in class a lot when we sit at the side of our bench. Just gives a little relief to that low back. Breathe. All right. On your arm, on your side, you're gonna bring your hand down right under your shoulder. You have the bottom knee down and the top leg extended out, okay? So you're here, okay? Arm is up. Now you can tap this toe down in between. You don't have to. We're gonna crunch and reach it over. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. So I'm reaching, pulling. Now, so I'm letting my leg float. My hand is down. Hand should be right underneath your shoulder. This is great not only for the abs, for the obliques, particularly that side, but I'm also working my outer thigh. So again, if you want to tap that toe and then pull in, again, this workout's about lengthening, really lengthening through the body, okay? You do a lot of strength work with weights and resistance and bands. This is a great way to lengthen. And you can even do a few with your leg straight. So that's just a variation. So you can do one knee bent and one straight. Almost there. 2 more. Any variation you want. Good. Bring it down. Woo. Circle that shoulder. Shouldn't feel a lot of pressure on that because you have that knee down. So let's go to the other side. Isn't this fun? Sunday morning vibes. All right, my wall is in my way, so I'm gonna stay right here. Okay. And you wanna make sure this knee is down and then this hand is down. You can take it a little further away if you need to. Here we go, reach it over. Do my best here. Here, there. Pull it in and reach. Now, I have my leg floating, but you can tap it down. Woo. Breathe. Again, if you want, straight. This is fine too, but you want to go slow and really reach over your head. So I'm going to try to do this to the side again. That wall was in my way, but you can totally do this. You can see, even in your kitchen, okay? Do what works. You can go outside with this. Reach up. That's going to be a big part of this, is reaching up, stretching, and then pulling and crunching. So just another way to do, if you don't like planks, this is a great one, although this is like a side plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Ooh. Come to your knees. Good. We're just gonna do a couple of knee squats. So I haven't done these in a while. So come to your knees if you need a little pad under your knee. We're almost there. All right. So I have my toes pointed, okay? So we're gonna come down and up, squeezing those glutes. You don't have to go down all the way. You don't have to sit into your heels. Down and up. You're gonna feel your quads. This is a variation of a squat. Sitting the hips back just like you would in a squat. You can bring the arms up to make it a little harder. Do this from the front now that you saw what's going on. What's going on here? So if you like these workouts, follow my YouTube channel. More to come on that. If you want to work out with me privately on Zoom, shoot me a message. Breathe. Squeeze. Now hold it down. Just go up a little, down a little. So again, from this side, we're up a little, down. Or you can have your hands down, up a little, down a little, up a little, down a little. Notice I'm reaching to the crown of the head. You're feeling those quads. Remember, regular squats are fine here. It's just a variation. Trying to give you some ideas. 4. I'm really feeling quads here. 3. Keep your glutes tight. 2. All the way up. Good. Woo. Hands on your hips. Little modified and back extension here. Push your thumbs against your back and just open your chest. You don't have to look up here, but this is a great variation. This is almost like a standing Superman or knee Superman, opening the chest, pushing the hips forward. We do this on the ground all the time. So it's a variation. And if you want to go deeper, take your hands to your heels, open, but keep those hips forward. Again, if you like to look up, go ahead. If it bothers your neck, just stay right here. Right arm comes up, left arm up, hands to your heart. Good, take a deep breath up. And exhale, good. Come on up, take 1 foot forward. And if you need to, support yourself on your thigh, come on up. Excellent job today, everybody. Let's just do a few more stretches for those legs. Taking that toe turn out side to side. Good, just stretch it out a little bit. So I like to do a little dynamic stretching and then hold, so you can hold to one side. Now, as far as my mat goes, these are 2 interlocking pieces I got at Five Below. They're great because I have a bunch of them and I can put them in any space I need. So these are great. You can throw them in the car if you want to do like an impromptu track workout. And just grab one, you can sit on it, you put your hands on it, inhale. I have one in my car because I don't like to use my good mats outside. These are great. Good. All right, let's just do a little body roll here. Hands on your thighs, flat back down. This is, again, another cat and cow. Big shoulder roll. So it's a great way, again, just doing that cat and cow in a variety of positions. Good. A couple more. Feels good on the body, too. Last one. Roll those shoulders. Good. All right, little quad stretch. So if you're having trouble with balance, have that wall handy. Bring one knee up and stretch the front of the thigh, okay? So you can take your hand away from the wall, kind of test your balance here. It's nice to have that wall handy though. Just put a finger on it if you need it. And let's take that same heel forward. Stretching out the hamstring. If you like to take it deeper, go down. Lower the toe, roll it up. Good, let's take that other heel forward. Hips up. You might want to stay right here. Take it deeper. You're going to feel it a little bit more in the calf here as well. And lower the toe and roll it up. Good. Take that same leg back. Again, take whatever you need to here. Whatever you got to do it. It's a great one though to work on that balance. Again, try not to look around. Find a focal point, stretch that quad, and release. Good. Take a deep breath up. Exhale all the way, fold. Reach your toes. Let everything go. Slowly roll it up. Big deep breath. Hands to your heart. Thanks for joining me today. Again, just a sampling, something different. Great way to work the body in different ways with just your body weight. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time.